hello. Should probably wait for that to go because it's quite loud. My name is Steve Molyneux, and yeah, I am involved in the Truth Your Arts Network and DIY Deptford. Saturday the 11th. Oh no, the 12th. Sorry, Saturday the 12th, and I'm actually just on my way to Borough Market to sell linseed, and I've been putting up some posters in the train station, so I'm kind of this morning replacing one because I've got some new information, and the other one actually suffered a little bit of rain damage, so I've got a new one here. It's actually for my Dig Up the Roads campaign as part of DIY Deptford initiative, which is talking about digging up roads and turning them into food growing plots for the local community. So I'm just going to do this now. It's about 7 o'clock, 17 minutes past 7. I'll show you the results after. So yeah, it's a successful mission. I've actually put some clear satin varnish, rustins, quick drying, over the top. It's got a bit wrinkled, but I think you get the idea. So here we go. There's the guys when they were digging up the road, and I've put on the DIY Deptford logo. Don't know if you can see it there. And there's Deptford High Street with one of the local allotments over the top. Got it here, you can follow us here, there and everywhere. So I think it's been a pretty successful morning so far. Now it's time to go off and sell some flaxseed. It's also seeing Mr. Peter Doyle off. Incredible man, been over helping us install a shower at the studio space for artists. I'll speak to you later. Also got Mum's birthday card. It was Mum's 60. Shouldn't say anything. It was Mum's birthday the other day. So yeah, I should probably say some stuff. This Deptford. The station's being redeveloped at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm a weirdo because I'm talking into my phone. Had a good night last night. Watched Abadigital, my friend's band, where they do Australian hip hop. And during the day at the Eutropia Project Space, we had Goodbye Leopold, which were really, really good. Whilst there was a sort of like mending workshop, so you could alter your clothes, repair clothes, do crocheting out of plastic bags, bookbinding. So yeah, it was a really, really good day. And then yeah, I went to work and didn't do any work for an hour because something was happening with the server. And then we got evacuated, but I left my jacket inside the building because one of the batteries was leaking. So I had to stick around trying to get back in for my coat. And it turned out that, best place to go and stay was at the pub around the corner. So it was good. It was like a kind of being at war feeling or something, because everyone was like, the disruption. The disruption was a powerful thing in bringing people together, as is the way with things. And it kind of gives you faith in humanity. But when it was all over, everybody got their phones back and then scurried off and went sort of, back into their sort of own lives sort of thing, I guess. And as I say, yeah, now I'm missing out on what's happening back at Eutropia Project Space Day because I'm working on the Flax Farm store, which I'll show you everything about a bit later. Leave you to it. There's the idea for the new train station that's being made at the moment. So I've been generally putting my posters up next to these, and some of them have been taken down, some of them have got rained on, like the one over there. And if you can't really see it from here. Yeah, brand new train station. Apparently Deptford's like one of the oldest suburban rail stations in the world or something. But people sometimes travel here from all over the world to have a look at it and get here and go, ooh, it's horrible. Because there's nothing much to it. It's not like an old Victorian building or anything like that. So they're doing it up and probably tailoring it for all the rich people that come to Deptford and spend money on all the new shops that are going to be here. Sadly, it's probably just not going to be the case because the way things are at the moment, the global economy, for whatever reasons and designs, is sort of failing, and it probably will fail quite dramatically and unravel. And then really Deptford, I say, it was like the best sort of template for a kind of Cuba, sort of living beyond oil. And saying that, I mean, it's all local independent shops, but they're all importing from overseas, which is why the Dig Up the Roads campaign, along with DIY Deptford and DIY Deptford local food growing action group of the people, is talking about trying to reclaim spaces and start growing in them. So you've got a local food supply. And even if people say, it's not going to be enough to be able to feed everybody, it's a start. And then you can try and figure it out along the way. There's a little road that at the moment we're hopefully trying to secure, literally from Deptford High Street all the way through to Church Street, in between the church and a school, and hopefully kind of turn the whole thing into maybe a market area, food growing space, bandstand perhaps or something, which would be an amazing epicenter for a food growing movement within Deptford. And from there on in, you can get into the composting, into the wine making, into the local energy, local economy. The sky's the limit. That's one of the things that we're working on at the moment. Nice little collection of people waiting for the train. I think sometimes you can get quite nice compositions of little clusters of people waiting for their trains. I forgot to mention that with all that food growing, also really, really amazing company, Roundfield, they're completely on it. They're, going to the meetings, meeting the people, getting the ideas off the ground. And then DIY Deptford really, I guess our part in it is to aid in its promotion and aid in its realisation, to make a bit of noise about it, to do photo mock-ups, chuck the ideas in, because also I've got a garden still over at the old Eutrophia project space, which hopefully we're going to get all the soil into sacks, get all the materials. There's a car with its roof cut off growing Jerusalem artichokes. It'd be brilliant to get that down to the site somehow. Here's my train. See you at Borough Market. First bit of drama of the morning. Guy in the brown over there is getting manhandled by one of the ticket inspectors, who then handed him over to the police, who then just let him out past the barrier, which all seems a bit odd. Mum, Mum's birthday the other day, and she's coming up to London today. So she's coming to the market as well. Looking forward to that. Going to go and get some coffee and yeah, have a little look around because Mum's sort of not ever visited. And then little baby bro is taking her out to the ballet tonight, and I think there's a nice meal involved and this, that and the other. Then hopefully she'll be coming over to the studios on the Sunday. I'll cook up a nice big soup and watch a film on the new little sort of home cinema thing that we've got set up, where we've been showing sort of documentaries and things such as like In Transition, which is a great film all about local economies and yeah, saving the world. It's a bit weird walking around filming myself waffling away. More building, redevelopers are everywhere, builders trying to touch the sky. Yeah, catching a bit. So yeah, very exciting time of the morning. Sausages on. Everybody's setting up. Got their old veg out. Fish guys. It's often said if there was ever a massive battle in Borough Market, these guys would win. Something about the sea about them. And here we go. Here's organic veg and Maria. Morning, Maria.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
Ah, well, I think I'm going to get myself a bacon bat, please.
What are you doing? Okay. Anything else, sweetheart?
Very naughty. Animal protein is bad for you, but it tastes very, very nice. That was Maria. She's been in and around the market for the past 40 years. Here's Phil. Hey, Phil.
Hi.
Say hello.
All right.
All good, Ryan? All good?
Yeah.
Just doing a bit of filming. Phil's been on the market for ages, and he survived the big crossover when it went from one thing to another with all the Bidals. Here's the Jubilee Market, and here's Claire. Morning, Claire. Hey, say hello.
That's a very big bacon sandwich.
It is. I'm having to film today, Claire,
Why?
for I think it's something to do with Ridley Scott's production company and a day in the life of Ridley Scott, you know, the Hovis advert and all that kind of stuff. So
Should
yeah,
I know these things?
tell us a bit about Flax Farm.
You're late?
Oh yeah, and I didn't pay for the bacon bath. I've got to pay them back
How
in a
did
bit.
you manage that then?
Well, I kind of got her to give me the bacon
Was it
bath.
Maria's?
It is, yeah, Maria's. And got
In
to
5
give me.
minutes' time you're going to be feeling as bad as I'm feeling.
But yeah, I'm late, so we better start. Setting up. Speak to you in a bit. Bit of a drama. Chap with the milk's table's collapsed. Everyone's pitching in, trying to mop it up. Terrible disaster. Second big drama of the day. As Claire just said, you need a lot of cats. And there we go. We're set up. Brand new setup whereby we've got the linseed oil on the right hand side today and the all linseed products and then the flax jacks. We can get some coffee.
And we've got carrots already.
We've got carrots already. Yep, here we go. Christmas is on the way, well and truly. Got all the decorations, all the little Jesuses. My God, wow, look at this. Very impressive. Here's Southwark Cathedral. Ancient, very old cathedral. Something to do with Mary Overy and her father, William Overy, he was actually a guy who took people over the Thames. He was a ferryman, so he'd row people over the Thames, like a taxi driver, and he was an incredibly stingy fellow, and he actually faked his own death so that his family would fast for 2 days. However, his family didn't fast for 2 days. They had a party because no one particularly liked him. And in the middle of this party, because he was pretending to be dead in the coffin, so incensed was he, the fact everybody was having a great time with because he was dead, he ended up sitting up and screaming blue murder, and then someone thought that he was the undead possessed by a demon and hit him over the head with his own oar and killed him. And the moral of the story is, I'm not sure, but yeah, nice little tale. Catch you later. It's good, like that. So this is the cold-pressed linseed oil. We've got the whole linseed, ground linseed, some of our new branding, all the mueslis and the porridges, now the flax jacks. Which are really tasty, very healthy, good for all these things at the back. Not many people know just how good linseed actually is. Good for your heart, cholesterol, digestion, healthy cell development, mental well-being, concentration, hormone balance, immune system, pretty much everything. It's actually good for healthy cell development, which is good preventative of cancer. Actually, an Eastern European lady came round to the stall at one point, pulled me to one side, just about here actually, and was telling me how she was diagnosed with cancer. But she went on a linseed diet and it kind of completely went, not into remission, but into, hang on, here we go. Here's the man of the mountains, Mr. Giuseppe Melli. Pepe!
Hi!
Pepe!
How you going?
Pepe, turn around. Where's he gone?
Oi.
There we go.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, we're filming. Me. We're filming.
Are you on online?
This is all going into BBC documentary. I used to work with Giuseppe over on the Calabria, some of the finest olive oil, pecorino cheese, and spicy spreadable salami that you're going to find in London. Do you like it? Yeah, signing off.
Working in both directions, and then they started to notice that athletes who were training with more omega-3 in their diet were actually less susceptible to exercise, injury from exercise. And that's because we're meant to have a balance of 1 part of omega-3, 2 parts of omega-6. And if you get too much omega-6 in the diet, which we almost can't help but get in the West,
Are you right there?
that the cells just aren't
Have a
as
look.
strong,
Okey-dokey.
resilient.
And now you can see a true professional at work. Say hi, Andy.
Andy's going to tell us about his blind date last night.
Oh yeah, what happened on your blind date last night, man? Lithuanian?
Yeah, it was alright. Only problem was that she was same like me, had an opinion about everything. So it was kind of difficult to have a sort of situation where, you know, you agree and laugh and flirt, because we were always sort of having an argument with each other
man.
about everything. And
A girl with an opinion.
and then I tried to do the thing that you told me about, because basically she was telling me how tonight she's going to go to a swingers party, but only to observe.
Oh right, anthropological.
Yeah, and she was saying like, "Do you want to come?" And I said, I said no, because that would be like torture. Just see like a whole bunch of people having sex and not being able to join in, just watching. Like, why the hell would you want to do that? She's like, well, it's an experience. I was like, well, what? So you're saying like if you could go and see someone getting shot, you'd go and watch it just for the experience? She's like, yeah. I thought, that's not really for me.
Well, it's great.
And like, I tried to sort of, you know, try talking about sex, but she wasn't having any of it. She's like, I don't really want to talk about my sexual history. It's like, alright, fair enough. And then, just to like put the final nail in the coffin, she's like, yeah, I'm only here for another month. And then I'm going back to Lithuania for 6 months until the beginning of the next academic year.
Oh,
I'm like, why the fuck didn't you say that on Badoo? I would have bloody talked to you in the first place.
But it could be like
you're
a
not gonna put
short-term
out easily.
romance.
You want a relationship, you're an old-fashioned woman, and you're pissing off in a month.
So you got to go
and
to
then towards the
Lithuania
end,
with
it
her.
was just like, I was walking into a bus stop and I was wearing like gentleman's shoes with heels, and she's like, oh, your shoes are clicking. It's like, yes, it's because I have heels. Like, I don't like heels. I prefer shoes with like flat bottoms. It's like, well, fuck off.
Oh
It
man,
was the worst date, like worst first date I ever had.
man.
It was worse than that
And
fat
the moral
girl.
of the story is that you've got to be careful who you meet up with, having met someone on the internet.
Yeah, it was off this website that Steve suggested.
Anyway, well,
You always
Andy,
do what people go and suggest that you do.
Well,
You need to be careful.
after a certain period when my pride sort of withers and I get desperate enough, yeah.
so this is Team Flaxjack, myself, Andy, and Claire. You can find us down here on Borough Market every Saturday, sometimes over at Kew Gardens, sometimes Epsom, and all across the country.
Yeah,
kind of.
it does.
So yeah, the last bit of that story with the chap who got hit over the head with his own oar and died in the coffin that he was pretending to be dead in. His daughter, on finding out that her father was dead, told her boyfriend to rush over because he hadn't been allowed to go over while the father was alive. Boyfriend, on the way there, fell off his horse and died instantly. And such was the stress on Mary that she started up a convent, Mary Overy Convent, and that's what ended up sort of like evolving into becoming Southwark Cathedral. Gatsby's trainer. He's lost one. Oh, Gatsby.
Could I totally impose on you? Would you mind just holding his lead? I'm just going to retrace our footsteps.
Yeah, that's cool.
He lost one of his boots, so...
All
I'm
right,
just gonna
Gatsby.
quickly just-
It's alright, dude. Oh no.
Why you
What's going on?
videotaping so much?
Well,
It's gonna go on the internet.
it's for Ridley Scott.
Actually, Scott.
Ridley Scott's new film.
Nails started to bleed, so they needed to be protected. And I have two pairs of these, and one is a smaller size, one is a bigger size.
Are they
Bigger size tends
Are
to
they
come
made
off.
specifically for dogs?
Yes, of course.
Wow.
They're really amazing. They're Vibram soles. They're really well made.
Wow.
But you just have to secure them. So
Like putting a horseshoe on. Is that better, Gatsby? Is that better? He's been sneezing a bit.
has he? Oh, like coughing kind of.
Oh, yeah.
He does that. I think it's because when he eats grass, he gets kind of.
Oops.
What's happening?
Sorry.
Are you videotaping this?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Why?
It's for a brand new feature film,
Okay.
Gladiator 4.
Anyways, else, I think the Australians.
Ah, right, yeah. Well, he's looking the part now, ready for the Olympics. Cool.
Take care.
Will do. Cheerio. Bye, Gatsby.
Thank you so much.
That's all right. So, Mummy Molyneux has arrived in London. What? It's Mum's birthday the other day. Paul's been stuck trying to get over through the Mayor, Lord Mayor show or something. So I've come in, swooped in and saved the day. And now we're off to Borough Market to get a nice cup of coffee, aren't we?
Oh, desperate. Lovely.
Yeah,
Paul does
lovely,
know
lovely.
that you're taking me, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, I told Michelle. She's going to tell Paul. So, we'll see you at Borough Market.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, hold on. This is too fast, but Dad, as I'm going up the stairs, this is for BBC.
So Paul, little baby bro's turned up now.
Oh, baby.
Had a bit of trouble getting here, didn't you? Through the Lord Mayor show, Paul.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
We're both sporting the mustachios.
Yes, for charity.
Yeah, I'm doing it for charity. Steve's doing it for a sense of fashion.
Just to look cool.
Oh yeah, Giuseppe phoned me up
Oh, really?
2 days ago.
Saw Giuseppe, the man of the mountains that we saw this morning.
As soon as you stick a camera in front of him. Well, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, and how was Giuseppe this morning?
We saw Giuseppe this morning.
Here we go. Look.
But what did he want anyway? Because he was
Hey,
he was
man,
doing
crazy.
loads of cooking last night.
What do you mean it's for the BBC? No, it's not. It's for...
The Utopia.
It's for Ridley Scott's new film, Paul. Come on, flex your muscles. Big Gladiator 4. Yeah. Gonna have to edit that out. Yeah. Catch you later. Andy all day has just been serving curls.
You asked for my permission.
It's alright, yeah, it's end of the day, it's got dark, it's been an alright day. I think we've done relatively okay, but this is the point of the day where you feel like crying because you're so exhausted. So, we're going to go for a couple of drinks, head back to the studios, see what's been happening there. Really hope they've been filming themselves doing things. Catch you later. Yeah, end of the day. You can see everybody packing up. Alex generally takes the longest, God knows why. But yeah, this is the point where in the summertime everyone packs everything away and I'll end up having a game of cricket. Different people from different stalls all flirting with each other over a few pints. And yeah, generally it's relief and exhaustion. In winter, it's the point where everybody's face goes bright red. And yeah, it's good work on Borough Market. I mean, any food market, but it's just old market. Hopefully, won't be lost to redevelopment plans because one of the trustees on the board's got a construction company or as a redeveloper. Here comes Claire with the Flaxmobile. And he's been very contemplative. That's it, we've got to pack up, have a couple of pints. I think that's it for the day. But if anything interesting happens, be sure to make some kind of video log over it. Ciao. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, man, I was going to get the picture. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're at the pub. We've had a couple of pints.
Yeah, we've had about 6 pints of beer each, and just getting a little bit heavy, but we're enjoying ourselves.
It's only like 2 or 3 pints. Dude, what do you want to say, man?
I'm disgusted.
Baby, you can't really see you next one. You look like dark face now.
I'm disgusted.
This is where it's got to, right? This is the state of things.
It's
This is
pretty
the state
wild.
of things now.
Yeah.
State of things now. State of things to come. Yeah, man.
It's for Guinness, please. I'll give you some cheese.
What?
Some Guinness, please. I'll give you some cheese.
Guinness for cheese.